Welcome back, everybody, to Searching and Fearless Tarot. Today's messages are going to be for Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. Keep in mind, if it's your rising sign, these are going to be the most, the messages that are going to be the fastest for you, or like the most incoming. What the hell am I talking about? These messages, if you're a rising sign, are going to be the fastest messages for you, or the stuff that's coming up right now. Your moon sign is going to be a little bit more subtle. It's probably going to be emotions that you've been feeling or dealing with. And if it's your sun sign, it's going to be more overall problems that you've been going through for a while. Things that still need to be fixed. But your rising is going to be most pertinent to any messages that you might need now within this week. Okay. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for another day not promised. Thank you for all the love, guidance, and wisdom you share with us. We are nothing without it or you. Please help me to connect to the Gemini, Pisces, Virgo collective. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo collective. What do they need to know at this time? Okay. A lot of you guys are initiating your own identity into the world. Oh, shit. Okay. Some of you could be making some mistakes while issuing that identity. You are coming in as Aries. Aries definitely learns through confrontation or self-starting. So you could feel like you're either, you have to do the journey all by yourself or all alone. No one's going to help you. Or you could be learning through confrontation and trying to find your desires. Please let me connect to only those that have the highest in mind for all involved. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. What do they need to know at this time? Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Okay. Shit. All right. A lot of you are bringing down your walls and you're actually looking for public success or victory. A lot of you guys are worried that the success that you're looking for, or the fulfillment, the wish fulfillment that you're looking for, is just a fallacy or a dream, or like it's not going to come true. The good things happen to everybody else but me syndrome kind of thing, but you're still pushing through. Just make sure that you're not staying in that illusion or kidding yourself or doing any self-sabotaging tendencies. Knight of Pentacles means you got a pretty stable plan going forward, though. Your money's all right. Your money's doing good. Okay, so I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here with the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups reversed. A lot of you guys are recognizing that you have to stand for yourself. You have to stick up for yourself because no one will. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people from the past who have given a lot of their energy to other people, but haven't given enough to themselves. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah. A lot of you guys were giving to other people because you felt like that was necessary in order to feel needed or loved. A lot of you guys have struggled with your own self-limiting images and beliefs of how helpful you can be. Some of you came from really abusive households where you had parents that treated you like you were an adult pretty early on. I'm talking to people who were like their parents' counselors, people who are empaths. A lot of you are learning that that's not the way to go, and a lot of you are trying to find the balance between being assertive and helping out others. With this Nine of Swords, though, you're pretty much out of the anxiety and you're ready to move forward. A lot of you could be either in new relationships or looking for new relationships to cooperate and move forward into a better plan for yourself, something that's going to be more designed for you. It doesn't mean that you're not still wanting to be committed or you're not still wanting to have a good life. It just means that you're looking for something that's more suited and tailored to you. Whereas in the past, it feels like you were with a lot of people out of proximity, out of convenience, or just because you felt you didn't love yourself enough to understand that you had choices. You thought that the first person that came along was meant for you, or it was fate or something of that nature. But a lot of you guys are getting the answers that you're looking for because you're going within, because you're trying to figure it out, and also because you're being very cooperative with the people around you despite any blockages. A lot of you are being very honest about your past relationships with other people. Geminis, be careful of oversharing. I have Gemini in my chart too, so I can say that, all right? But I think that a lot of you are finding the answers to why you felt like your family wasn't aligned, or why you felt like you never belonged in a happy family. I'm also getting that some of you back in the day maybe have had stable relationships or have had stable, healthy people come into your life, but it wasn't the right timing for you because you didn't recognize that you were completely worthy of that stability, but it made you feel very different because of the way that you grew up. Because a lot of you guys, I'm feeling like you grew up in a volatile home, or a home where your parents their emotions were very amplified. And so it's scary for you. It's scary for you to have somebody that actually asks for your opinion. It's scary for you to have somebody that will actually be there. I'm feeling like for some of you, you almost resented your partners in the past because they loved you. And it was because you didn't love yourself. And you're realizing that. And it's a painful realization, but at the same time, it's what's going to help you propel forward. It's going to help you move into the sunlight. Be very careful of doing something out of popularity, or doing something because everybody feels like you need to do it. I'm getting the Ace of Wands reversed here, the King of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed. This is all fire energy, and this is all reversed, telling me that you're lacking that motivation, or you're lacking that drive. Some of you could be fearful of the people that you love judging you or leaving you behind, or feeling like you're all alone on this journey if you choose to move forward. But you holding yourself back is the exact reason why you don't feel this passion in your life. It's because you don't have a life that's suited and tailored to who you are as an individual, or you didn't have a life that was suited and tailored to you as an individual. Now you're starting to find that. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups reversed here next to the King of Cups, so I'm worried, Pisces. What's going on? Nine of Cups reversed to me always talks about living in an illusion or a fantasy. Some of you guys could be drinking a little bit too much. Let me clarify the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So, okay. So what I was saying, like I was saying earlier, a lot of you guys could be following the way that your friends are going, but inside, deep down, you don't feel like they're making the right moves or the right choices, or their choices don't align with your life. You could have friends that drink too much around you or smoke too much around you. Either way, it just feels like they don't resonate with your authentic level, and you're really feeling stuck about it. A lot of you are having issues with walking away from these people. These could be friends from, for some of you, these could be friends from high school. Or just like longtime childhood friends. Because that's what it feels like. These friends feel more like family. And for some of you, these are the same friends that helped you out of the toxic family dynamic that you were in. And that's why it's so hard to leave them, is because you grew up with them. And they're not choosing to make the right choices. And you're understanding that living in the past and lacking that forgiveness is what's hurting you inside, and what's causing you to make these toxic choices and to keep choosing these toxic people. A lot of you guys, I see the Sun and Justice reversed. A lot of you guys are could be frustrated about someone close to you being in a relation. What the fuck? All right, sorry. Six of Cups reversed. Let me clarify that first. Clarify the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay. So some of you ended a relationship and you're trying to look for happiness, and you could be finding happiness, but in the background you're thinking about justice. You're thinking about wanting to make something fair or get some clarity or closure from somebody. Also with the Empress reversed, this could be somebody you have children with. I'm getting two messages here with this Ace of Cups and the Empress reversed. A lot of you could be wanting to offer the Ace of Cups to this person from the past, or some of you could be really frustrated because this person is in a new relationship and you feel like you're getting injustice. Maybe you feel like the other person is a lot happier than you are. But it's all perspective, my friend. It's all perspective. A lot of you are feeling out in the cold, and with the Hanged Man, I always love this card because if you see that he's hanging from a tree, it means that he cut something out consciously in his life. He cut something out that no longer served him. And yes, that's a painful position to be in because he's in between worlds. He has one foot in one world and one foot in the other. And he's looking for answers to overcome his fear, to help step into the new world that's going to better himself. For a lot of you, this is, if you're feeling these feelings, I don't know why that was so hard for me to come out with that, but a lot of you could be choked up on your words or having issues with speaking your truth, is what I'm feeling, because I'm just mumbling all over the place and I feel like I'm in circles almost. If a lot of you guys are feeling this injustice or you're feeling like you need this clarity, I would definitely, unless, I don't know, maybe the other person blocked you or something of that sort. And if the other person blocked you and you feel like it would just be a horrible idea to have a conversation with this person, I know that in the program, what is it? There's a step where basically you're trying to right all your wrongs and you're trying to take accountability for your shit, right? And in that step, when you're taking accountability for it, you're supposed to talk to the other person that was the perpetrator, the victim, whatever they may be in your life, right? To bring out a sense of closure or clarity to the situation. But in the program, say that you have a resentment against, sorry guys, say you have a resentment against, say you have a resentment against an ex that was from 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, but this resentment that you hold inside of yourself is still there and you can still feel it, and it's becoming more and more prevalent by the day because you're meant to outgrow it. You're meant to be better from it, right? So that same resentment, if you want to talk and apologize to that person, let's say that person is already married and moved on with their life and completely gone at this point, maybe even in another state, right? It wouldn't be a good idea to talk to them because they already have issues going on with their own relationships around them. And sometimes it would be more detrimental to bring up issues from the past than to just find closure yourself. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you. If you feel like you can have a clear conversation with the person, and especially if you have children with this person, it is imperative that you try at least to meet them halfway, to figure out some kind of point, and if not for yourself and not for the other person, for the kids. Those are the most important people here, the little humans that need our help, right? So let's get advice. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if like my advice that I just gave to you is like, don't talk to this person, block this person out of your life. I doubt it. I don't think that's what it's gonna say, but who knows? Let's see. It's exactly what I thought. Sorry, I had an itch in the back of my throat. Again, stuff with the throat chakra. It keeps happening this reading. So please speak your truth. The no growth, the stagnancy that you're seeing is because you're not communicating. There's a need to heal. A lot of you could be making plans into the future. Let's get this. Whoa. Okay, that clarified it for me. There's a need to move forward and let the relationship evolve for those of you that have that option or have children together, and it needs to be more of a cohesive bond going on here. I know that for a lot of you, this could be a really scary transition. And if I'm messing up my words as much as I am, I'm sure that you are nervous or scared to approach this person or don't want to rock the boat any way, shape, or form. But I'm telling you right now, what's going to make you feel better is forgiveness and clarity and finding a positive way that you guys can move forward into the future. I really feel like I'm talking to a couple that either has property, like a house together, that they still need to work out the tie up loose ends with that, or I'm talking to somebody who has children with somebody else, and maybe you exchanged the children, but there wasn't really any closure or clarity to the ending of that relationship. Some of you, the children could possibly be confused and start asking questions about that as well. But there's a need to communicate. Now let's go into the guidance cards. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes, guys. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you so much. Thank you. Even one like means the world to me. Okay. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. Ooh, they all came up right. Some of you might, I'm getting a itch on my left wrist too. Some of you guys might be having finances come in or money come in at this time. Okay. Pisces or Virgo. Virgo, 34, leg up. Okay. Virgo, you come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such the time. Okay, Pisces, not for you. Not for you. 6. Okay. Pisces, there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the results you seek always seem to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will truly make you happy is on its way. Please trust this. And Gemini, to be fair. 38. Okay. I don't know why, Pisces, but I cannot, I'm going to do the relationship message too. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. But the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Okay. Gemini, 38, sorry. Gems. Excuse me. Gemini, life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, you move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at in this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Okay, my loves. Until next time. See you later. Bye.